If the path that you're on right now feels lonely, it should reassure you that you are headed in the right direction, because a lot of people are simply just not willing to withstand the struggle that comes with the path of success. So if you're feeling lonely right now, it means that you're willing to do the things that no one else is willing to do. Because everyone preaches that they have these big dreams and big aspirations that they want to accomplish, but none of them are willing to bear the struggle that comes with this path of success. So if you're feeling lonely right now, that means you are headed straight towards everything you have ever wanted, because this is how it's supposed to feel. You knew it was going to be hard. So stop acting surprised when you're faced with all these challenges to overcome, because everything is going just as planned. So now that you know this, what do you do now from this point forward? Well, in this stage of your life, at this stage in your journey, you're currently in a season of isolation, which, even though it may not feel like it, it is a good thing, because when you're isolated like this, it gives you the opportunity to learn more about yourself. You get to learn what you truly want, what kind of person you want to become, what your purpose truly is, what things genuinely fulfill you. And this isolated stage that you're in is so, so special and so, so important to everyone's journey, because it's where you find out who you truly are, the reasons that you do what you want to do, and the why behind all of the effort that you've been putting in. Because if you don't find it, you won't be able to sustain the struggle long enough in order to obtain that success that you're looking for. So if anything, it's actually a great opportunity for you. But the issue is, with so many people that I see, is they either take it for granted or they try and get out of this period of isolation as fast as possible. And that's why so many people live in this never-ending cycle of stagnation, where they stay in the same place year after year, constantly making zero progress. They're not willing to glance up at the mountain that they have to climb, the mountain being success. And they would rather stay at ground level their entire life, because it's safe for them, it's comfortable for them, it's what they're used to, it's all they've ever known. But the reality is, which most people see as a harsh reality, but I see it as an exciting one, is that this path, this journey to success, it's long. Like, it's extremely long. And you will have to go through different stages. You'll face many different challenges. All of your weaknesses will be put into the spotlight for everyone to see. You'll encounter new shit that you've never seen before, and you'll be put in many different uncomfortable situations. And you already knew this, right? But you will figure it out along the way. You will learn from your mistakes. You will grow through the different phases that you enter. And right now, you are at the middle stage of your journey, which is where I'm currently at as well. But it's where most people get stuck, because it's the stage of figuring out who you truly are at your core and figuring out why you do what you do, which this process takes a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of questions that you have to ask yourself, and a lot of dedication of giving yourself time with yourself. And people aren't willing to go that deep. They're not willing to go that far, and they aren't willing to embrace this period of isolation. But if you can just embrace this season of your life right now and understand that this is how it needs to be in order to get to where we want to go, if you want to gain the courage to take that leap and have the drive to put in that work and have that purpose, to have something that you do every single day that fulfills you in order to keep going up this Mount Everest type mountain that we all have to climb, that we can't even see the peak of, in order to find the energy to keep facing these challenges, in order to overcome adversity, in order to face the unknown, you have to know who you truly are and why you do what you do. And I know I've said this like 3 or 4 times by now, but I really want to drive this point home to you, because I understand, I get it. No one wants to feel lonely, but it's where I've built myself into the man that I am today. And it's why I voluntarily put myself back into a season of isolation in order to get from where I am now to where I want to go, because I know that I am far from done from reaching my fullest potential. Because isolating yourself like this is the leading indicator that you are on the right path, when you're not doing things that 99% of people are doing. It should genuinely excite you, which I know it sounds weird, and I know it sounds like I'm some hermit who never leaves his house and hasn't touched grass in 6 years, but you are about to enter another stage of your life after this period of isolation, which is where it gets really fun and things really begin to take off. Because when you find the meaning in your life and you find out who you truly are, that's when things get exciting. So understand that this season of your life is not going to last forever. And one day you will look back on this exact moment and smile. But for now, you have to be okay with being with yourself and being with your own thoughts and meditating on those feelings and those desires that you're drawn towards, and search for the answers as to why you want these things, why you want to become this type of person. Which, like I said, it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of patience, but I promise you, you will find them, and I promise you that all of it will be worth it. Because once you find these answers, all the right things will naturally begin to attract themselves towards you. You'll meet new people, you'll find the right friends, maybe you'll even meet your significant other. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Doors will open that you didn't even know existed. Like everything just starts to align and feel right. It'll feel exactly how you imagine it to be. It's almost like magic in a way, but you have to get this part right first. You have to go through this period of isolation first. That's the reason that I'm making this video, because I understand that it can be a difficult time to go through. So I just wanted to reassure you and remind you that the way that you feel right now is your biggest indicator and your biggest reassurance that you are exactly where you need to be right now. Because it's the reason that most people don't make it. It's the reason that most people don't ever get to where they want to go, is because they have felt exactly how you feel right now, but instead they just say, oh, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. But I believe that you do. And I believe that you are more than capable of withstanding this season of isolation. Because once you get through this, the next stage of your life will show you that it was genuinely all worth it. But thank you for listening to me. I hope you resonated with this, and I will see you in the next one.